Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Yerry Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. That one is gone. He wastes no time on this one, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Yandy Diaz. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That missed by a lot, and that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jones, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Fought off foul. And a pitch.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Nice stop. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Getting over. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in the desert and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Josh Rojas. He's been a great free agent side. Misses outside. 1-0. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Buxton makes the grab. 2 away now. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alek Thomas.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at-bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And he pumps it a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, here's Adley Rutschman. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 33 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now he breaks his bat. Walker. A flip to the pitcher cover. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. This is Corbin. Lopez back to work. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Christian Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. But a great swing out of it, man. He wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. Alek Thomas now. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo makes the grab for the second out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. There's a strike. Allen catches the corner for a strike. Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Struck him out looking. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Rodriguez back to work. Going on.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
0-1.
Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. And there's one down. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Jump throw, not in time, he legs it out.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike.
1-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well. One
down. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses. Ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ripped on a line. Could be extra bases. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Man at second with 1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that one pulled foul. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Two runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one missed. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Now here's Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit and a run comes in. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now Adley Rutschman 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a ground ball to first. He handles it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, so here's Brown at the plate. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure it been a sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Samuel Basallo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That clips the corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Perdomo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 4-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Jorge Soler. The wind and the pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7.
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1. Left field. Brown on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, and now the DH, Josh Rojas. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Hard ground ball, base now. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Corbin Carroll. Struck out looking his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Nice throw from short right to get him. 2 gone.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense walk behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Walker at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Marte stands at second with 2 gone. Just missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch.
Full count.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The wind of the pitch. Jimenez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Full count.
The pitch out there, and now one away.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Buxton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Corbin Martin up and throwing. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
0-2 now. And there's a base hit to left. And that extends the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yerry Rodriguez is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Corbin Martin on the pitch here.
And he's had a struggle so far this year. As you can see, the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right
here. Runner at first with 2 away. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. In the air, left field. Brown on his way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mets lead 1, but they're in front 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. And he deals. There's the strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And misses inside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got it by him for the K.
Now back.
Here's the left fielder, Seth Brown. His first at bat was a strikeout.
So I ain't saving you and cleaning house.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it here 4-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Nolan Jones.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And a pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. To the running track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. And into the pool. It's out of here. That one felt good. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Base is empty, one away. And next for the Mets, Jorge Soler. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, not close. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Perdomo on to first. 2 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a big swing and a miss.
And because of that big power, arm is able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So digging in, Lane Thomas. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. In the air, left field. Brown brings it in for the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Samuel Basallo. The right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. That one fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. Two outs, bases empty. Now here is Josh Rojas. There's a strike at the knees. The Mets up big in this one here in game one of this three-game set. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still up against a sixth. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Byron Buxton. The pitch. There's the strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Amir Garrett up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Yandy Diaz now. Buxton on the run. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. The 1-0. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores. It's 7-0. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, it's a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
The Mets up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets under it and pops it up. Drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third base.
Down the third baseman, Nolan Jones. And the first offering is not close. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
No, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Brown makes the catch, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Diamondbacks 9. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, and now it's the switch hitting second. Baseman Ketel Marte as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers right through there for a strike.
1 strike.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez should have this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Gonna have to have a little more discipline in future. Bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
That's inside, and that's ball 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And they'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wide to kick the pitch. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they back here at Chase Field. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the Mets DH, Jorge Soler. Thompson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to third. Throws to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next for New York, Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, out towards left center. Brown puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, digging in, Alek Thomas. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He made him pay for that one. His 7th home run of the season. And they're on the board. It's 7-1.
can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Suarez in the box again, takes a strike.
No,
Just missed.
1-1.
Kicks and fires.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack
Ball 3.
hitters, even if you give up a solo
3-1.
shot.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here. The bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. That one at the knees for a strike. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Samuel Masala stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a good eye there. 2 outs, base is empty.
No strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. On the ground to third. Jones to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 7-1. You're dialed into the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Castro.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And stepping in for New York, Andres Jimenez. The pitch. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Back to the top of the lineup. Byron Buxton up now for the Mets. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. So here's the pinch hitter following the injury, Jarren Duran.
This is a tough task, coming in cold off the bench and in the middle of an at bat. Man, you're just never anticipating that.
And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So remaining in the game defensively, Jarren Duran. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. New pitcher now, Ryan Baker.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Righty delivers. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
High in the air, out to right. Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Rojas. Out to short. Witt over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
The bat, number 4. Second base.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This could end it. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez under it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors.